Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. A broad-based rally in the commodities dominated Thursday's markets as all the grains were higher, up to 7, while the beans and KC wheat closed up 21 cents per bushel. Crude oil was higher, currently trading around $81 a barrel. The government's fourth quarter GDP indicated that the economy grew 2.9% of pace, better than expected, and good for the stock market, currently 165 points higher at the end of yesterday. USDA reported new crop corn sales for the past week of 36.4 million bushels, on the high side of expectations. Soybean sales were good at 46.8 million bushels, and milo saw another cargo of U.S. milo sold to the Communist Chinese, approximately 2.8 million bushels. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland is open for milo trucks this next week, 8 to 4:45. Cargill and Houston and the Andersons open Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 to noon. For help marketing your grains, let John Tuggle help you. 361-852-5207, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We are on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how'd the Thursday sale turn out for y'all?
Well, the weather played a factor. You know, that rain on Tuesday, we were so glad to get cut numbers back to 735 head, but had some pretty good quality cattle there today, and they were selling higher, calling those better quality calves and yearlings at least $2 to $4 higher. Very strong demand, especially for those kind of 400 to 600 pound steer and bull calves. Slaughter cows and bulls, calling those at least $4 to $6 higher. Some of those feeder type cows, maybe as much as $8 higher. Those medium to thinner flesh cows, they sold much higher at today's sale. Bred cows and heavy bred 2-year-olds, had some of those today. They sold higher again this week as well. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds, from 155 all the way up to a high of near 225, mostly 170 to 195. Better quality heifers, 400 to 600 pounds, from 135 all the way up to a high of near 190, mostly 150 to 170. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding, 62 to 78. Several of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 80 to a high of 90. Thinner or lower yielding type cows anywhere from 40 to 60. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding, from 79 to 95. Just a few of those very highest yielding slaughter bulls from 97 to 107. Didn't really have an outstanding slaughter bull to test that very highest market. Bred cows and heavy bred 2-year-olds, a few groups of those young to solid mouth cows, medium to heavy bred, anywhere from 850 to a high of 1400. Didn't have enough cow-calf pairs to test that market.
How do you feel about next week's sales?
Sheep and goats, we may kind of skate by on that one. It's going to be a pretty nice weekend. Should have several come in on Sunday. Monday's weather should be pretty nice here as well, the way I understand. I'd say 3,500 to 4,000 on Tuesday. Cattle sale on Thursday, that's all going to depend on the weather. We could be very light once again next Thursday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jody.
You bet. They're at the office at 325-653-3371. My mobile phone would be 234-7895.
Thank you, Jody. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at meat moves from yesterday. The national pork carcass cutout value in the afternoon, $1.35 weaker. USDA said federal slaughter for hogs, 1.954 million head through Thursday. As we look toward USDA's wholesale box beef price, $268.75 in the choice, up 47, $251.48 in the select, up 32. Looks like federal slaughter, 504,000 head through Thursday. Looks like the Thursday FCE online auction, $154 bid on the 1,406 offered. There were reported sales at $157 ask. USDA confirmed Thursday's trade was only 152 to 155. Volumes were still too light to establish a trend. There's your meat moves.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how'd the San Saba sale go?
You bet, Larry. Went real well today. Ended up a little over 900 and something head of cattle. Not quite. I thought we may get 1,000, 1,050, but enough rain in the area, which helped kind of slow down a little bit. I thought overall today the market continued this whole week to be very active. Kind of moved from Monday to Thursday. I thought overall demand continued to move higher again. continued toward the latter part of the week. Today, we saw stocker steers selling $6 to $10 a hundred higher. Had a group of steers weighed 6 of them that weighed 461 to 220 a pound at $1,014 and a little change. Also, I thought overall the stocker heifers were $7 to $10 higher. Again, the bigger kind of cattle, the feeder steers, they were steady as a whole. I thought maybe a dollar higher in some instances. Had a group of 10 steers weighed 694 right at 7 at $1.76, a little over $1,221 on those. Overall, the feeder heifers were steady to maybe a dollar higher. Packer cows were $5 to $8. Sold all numerous cows up in the 90s already today, and bulls were probably overall $4 higher on the average as a whole. Pairs and bred cows overall were selling probably $100 to $200 higher. A lot of activity on those. The weighing market is definitely pushing on those cows. They got to bring past that weighing price on those bigger cows. So definitely influence the pairs and bred cows too. Overall, strong market, Larry.
How about Mason come Monday?
It looks pretty good. There's any rain in the forecast. I think we start the latter part of Monday, maybe some rain and everything. So I look for a good run still. I think we'll kind of slow down a little bit after the moisture hit here. People moved a lot of cows after the first year in calves and got those out of the way. So I think we'll kind of slow down a little bit in regard to that. We do have a good run already lined up for next Thursday, a stocker feeder sale. Got a little over 1,000 something calves and yearlings lined up. A lot of the cattle already weaned on some very, very choice consignments, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken Jordan.
You bet. They can give us a call. Area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website, Facebook or Instagram, whatever. Follow us there too. The website's jordan@cattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate you. I'll talk to you Sunday evening.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, friends. Do you have a steer or hog that needs to be slaughtered and processed this spring or summer? Are you tired of long wait times to get into a quality processor because their availability is so limited? If so, look no further than Trophy Buck Livestock Processing in Lytle, Texas. By the end of the month, we'll be wrapping up our deer season and kicking off our livestock processing operation just in time for stock show season. We're certified by the USDA for custom exempt processing, and everything we process is for our customers. That means little to no wait times to get your steer or hog into us. Call us today at 210-656-4263 to book your appointment for slaughter and processing. For more information, pricing, and custom cut sheets, please visit our website at trophybuckinc.com. That number again is 210-656-4263. Trophy Buck Livestock Processing, Lytle, Texas.
We are on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron. Kenny, how is the Friday sale shaping up Thursday evening?
Well, a little busier than I thought we would be. After the rain, we got right at 1,000 tonight. I just put out the projection, 1,300. I don't think 12 is going to be a problem. We could have 14, just depends on what they do in the morning.
Right.
Out of that mix, 150, 200 cows, and got some pretty good yearlings scattered through the site.
Good. What's the shiniest consignment?
There's 60-something wean calves here from one man. Condition's good. Cattle weigh kind of 4-something to 6-something. Mostly blacks and star crosses. Another man's got 40 calves here, mostly kind of quarter blood Brangus type. And then you get into some consignments of 20 or 30. Quality's good. Quality's good. Not many cows. On a stocker end, not much to brag about. Next week we'll have a 40 head herd dispersal from one man. Another guy's going to have about 30 cows next week if the weather's permitting. It's supposed to rain through this country next week, get pretty cold. But we'll take the rain and we'll sell them at a later date.
That's right, at the highest price we can get for them at Milam County Livestock Auction every Friday. Kenny, tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. We'll be around Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook.
We appreciate it, and I'll talk to you on Monday.
Sounds great. Have a good weekend.
Every this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, PipeMovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy Kruger, how's the bull business?
It's not too bad. Been a little quiet this week. We've had a couple of calls today on some repeat customers down there asking a few questions and looking for a few bulls, and just kind of, it kind of comes in spells right now. Everybody, you got to wait till it's time to turn out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
What do you got on hand?
Oh, we got a really nice set of 2-year-old Charolais bulls and some of those 3-year-old Herefords, and got some really nice young Angus bulls at low birth weights, for heifers and stuff.
Right.
And just a nice set of bulls on hand here if somebody needs one of them.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they need a bull.
They can catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
All right. We'll let you get back to your stock showing. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate it.
You bet. Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So, the boss ordered one too many truckloads was the stuff from Prefert this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Prefert panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We are on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, how was the cattle sale?
Well, Larry, we had 530 head today, a little lighter. Sure, an active market from the beginning to the end today. Those Packer cows, I'd say another $2 to $3, $4 better in a few spots. Those calves and yearlings, probably another $4 to $6 across the board, and some high spots, probably $8 to $10. So, that thing was awful good today. Number one choice steers, $1.40 to $1.75, and the lightweights, $1.75 to $2.60. Choice heifers, $1.35 to $1.70, lightweights, $1.65 to $2.30. Crossbred steers today, $1.55 to $2.05, and the lightweights, $1.15 to $1.55. And those crossbred heifers, $1.45 to $1.80, and those lightweight were, $1.45 to $1.80 on lightweights, and those heavy ones, $1.15 to $1.55. Had some good stocker cows today, $80 to $1.20. Packer bulls, $88 to $1.07. Those breaker cows, $70 to $88. Those cutters and canners are $52 to $67, and those Shelly cows, $20 to $40. Good pairs today, $1,000 to $1,350. Had some plainer pairs, $650 to $800, and some red cows today, $675 up to $1,300. So overall, just an awful stout market, stouter than we've seen in quite a while.
Good deal. We'll hope it be stout next week. Cattle on Thursday, sheep and goats on Tuesday. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241. And Larry, we'd like to remind everybody that our county stock show's got a commercial heifer sale on Saturday. There's about 150 good head there, and lots of replacement heifers there if somebody needs some, and come support these kids a little bit Saturday afternoon.
We appreciate it, Klein. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas, from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
We're on the line with Joshua Garcia from Karnes City Auction LLC. Josh, let's go through last week's sale. How was it?
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Larry, we had a good sale. We did have the stock show going on here in Karnes County, and we want to congratulate each and every one of them youngsters. But we ended up with 408 head of cattle and 150 sheep and goats. Market was steady, but it's starting to show a little weakness in them plainer cattle. But good quality cattle still holding strong. Good. But overall, it was a good market and a good day to be a seller. So with that being said, on the Packer cows and bulls, number one cow 68 to 81, number two cows 30 to 67. Bulls had about 13 or 14 of them. They 85 to $1.10. Stocker cows $750 to $1,000. Pairs had some decent F1 Tiger Stripe pairs. I think 2 of them, they bring $12.75, but the lower end bring $9.90. On the feeder, steer, and heifer end of things, steers 2 to 3s, $164 to $225, 3 to 4, $180 to $235, 4 to 5, $170 to $210, 5 to 6, $162 to $195, 6 to 7, $145 to $168, 700 plus pound steers, $129 to $1.51. On the heifer end of things, 2 to 3 weights, $150 to $215, 3 to 4s, $163 to $220, 4 to 5s, $154 to $190, 5 to 6, $152 to $160, 6 to 700 pound heifers, $136 to $162, 700 plus pound heifers, $120 to $1.40.
Good. Now, what do we got coming this week?
Well, this week, I know it's only Thursday, I say it every week, but we still got some already in. I believe I got 30-something head from one consigner. They're pretty nice. Be some black baldies and red baldies. That'll be pretty nice. And then got another string, about 15 good little work calves. They're not too bad. So we got about, 40, 50 head under the barn so far tonight. So we'll look to have that maybe close to 450 to upwards of 600. But we were blessed with some rain, so we do want to thank the good Lord for that. And also, February the 4th, not this Saturday, the following Saturday, we will have 20 good Brangus and Brangus Cross cows, some of them Angus Plus cows in there too. They will be home-raised, home-grown locally, and they will be nice, and they'll be second and third calf cows. A few 3-1s on them. Calves will be big and small, but they will be good. So that'll be February the 4th at 12 noon. Be 20 head of them.
Give us the number to call you, Josh.
If you want to reach me on my cell phone, 361-649-4578, or the office phone at 830-780-3382, or check us out on Facebook at Karnes City Auction LLC.
Y'all have a good sale. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo, $13.79. Yellow corn, $9.02 1/2. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, $9.94 3/4. Houston beans, $14.93 1/2. Texas cotton, 3,949 bales at $86.94. I'm Larry Marble. You're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day.